got it back. Shot clock still at 6. Gonna bounce it out to Reynolds. He drives in. His runner's up there. Banks it in. That's 13 first half points for Langston Reynolds. Bears by 6 with 6:45 to go.
Nice play there by Zach Block. Finds some space and finish. Now takeaway. Buff sloppy with it, really. Can he hit the 3? Wow.
Yakimovsky really careless with the inbounds pass. Foul and prevent a three-point shot from getting off.
Really trying to shake it open for 3. Sends up the 3. No good. Offensive glass to McCreary. Runs to the corner, shoots it. Got it with .5 to go. Tying the score at 67.
Reynolds has it. Reynolds around the screen, down the lane, and he stuffs it home. 15 for Langston Reynolds.
Bears by 6 with the possession, 7-12 till halftime. Reynolds will take it, lane right, the floater around and down for Knapp. Bears by 7, really, double team. Feeds off to Hawthorne, right corner 3 by McCreary, switch. 12 seconds left, Jacks down 10 in the opening half. Larson, a shoot. Off a screen, guarded by Gary. 7 to shoot, takes him on the drive. Left-hander using glass, a tremendous finish for 2 by Jaron Riley.
Over here, though, trying to capitalize. Daniels has his pocket picked. Up ahead, Reynolds all alone. And he'll throw it down with ease. And now it's a double-digit lead for Northern Colorado, 30-19.
Now the wing gets in the lane. Great feed, dunks it down. Does Shields. Egan Shields off the... Marcel driving right, cut off, bounce in the right corner. Reynolds spins around, goes up, ducks under, lays it in, and what a move. Reynolds has a team high 6. Drives to his right, got rid of his man, gets inside the lane, kicks it up top, wide open, Hawthorne 3, got it! Great dish by Reilly to set up the 3. And the Bears by 5, Reilly the other way. Wide open right corner, McCreary, the former Falcon, knocks it down for 3. Time on that shot clock, Reilly driving left again, backing up. Faking that drive in from the left, found the opening now. Nice feed in the paint to Reynolds, layup good, foul! What a pass by Reilly. That was pretty. That's his 6th assist in the first half. An easy play. Look at this pass. Reilly penetrates, draws 2, finds Reynolds open in the low block. And
while getting knocked to the ground and get it out to a teammate.
Hawthorne head fakes it. Hawthorne for 3. 79-75 with 42 seconds left and a timeout on the floor taken by Steve Smiley.
That's pushing front court. Tomley down the lane, his runner blocked against the glass beautifully by Reynolds. Wisney's got it. Reilly to block, steps up for 3s, wide open, yes! Bears back up by 3, left side, off the rim and no good. Ball tapped out, McCreary's got it. Here come the Bears. Front court, Reynolds down the lane, scoop shots up and in. Timeout, Weber State. Bears have broken out to a 26-12 lead, their biggest lead of the ball game. It is going to be a full timeout called by Weber State, I believe. We'll make sure that is the case. I think it's actually a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. Bears offensively are maneuvering. They're 8 for 12 from the field. Back and shoots a 3. It's short, it's no good. Rebound Reynolds, pushing front court. 8 seconds left. Down the lane he goes, stuffs it down. 4 seconds left for the Bengals. In the front, they get not only a stop, but they get a breakaway with Langston Reynolds slamming that one home. So the Bears need it. Front court, Reynolds drives, dunks it down. The Bears just beat the defense back. Big ball picked up by Reynolds, pushing front court, block for 3. Yeah! Timeout, Idaho State. Bears have taken the lead at 78-76. Maneuvers, Hawthorne, left corner, Reynolds spins down the lane, leans, his shot's up, good! Bears by 1, 15 seconds.
The turnaround it's been for Northern Colorado, my goodness, McCreary's came in and
junior transfer from Air Force will take another and hit another. And it's a 4, able to get back, 5 to shoot. Dump down low to Reynolds, up and in with 3 seconds to go. And a timeout is called by the Bobcats.
Langston Reynolds, the big the leading scorer for this team on the year. Of course, he's going to make the big play to get them out in front with 4 seconds to go.
Great defense there by Miller, but
challenged his troops to really focus on the defensive end. Nothing easy down there for Montana.
Well, Wisney is having his way with the Montana Grizzlies inside right now. They turn it over again. And it's going to count. Northern Colorado finishes the first half exactly the way they played the entire half, with another dish right underneath the basket.
Top Wisney. Brock back to Hawthorne, drives to the wing, pulls up there, jump shot, good. Isaiah Hawthorne has 11. Leading man for Victor Reilly. Shot clock 10. Reilly maneuvers. Jaron gets inside the lane. He leans with a fadeaway. Good! Big basket for the Bears. Timeout for the Bears. Puts that lead to 5. Jaron Reilly's had a nice game. Fighting the shot clock. Look at how patient he stays. Just with a fadeaway, which he's so good at, and left-handed as well helps out. He gets that official. Steve Smiley not happy about that. Inbound caught in the right corner. My block up top to Hawthorne, so no basket for Reynolds. On the low post, it's Wisney. Works on Holt, who's got 4 blocks tonight. And he just dunks it down. Holt tried to flop, and he didn't get away with it.
Now a 7-0 run, and make it 9-0 with a slam by Reynolds.
And just the eyes up. Northern
into block, start the clock, 5 seconds remaining. Now here's Reilly. Reilly, step back, 3 on the way, is good. Jaron Reilly gives Northern Colorado a 10-point lead, their biggest of the game as the halftime whistle sounds. What a shot there by Reilly.
And it's not his strong suit, but Jaron Reilly sets up that left to right crossover and hits him with the step back to end the half and put the exclamation point on it.
Get another look at it. This is what sent us to halftime. Midway through this one, it is a 36-26 lead for Northern Colorado. Into the corner, it's Dinker. Dinker gets by Anderson. Dinker out to the top, block. Now into the corner, it's Reynolds. Reynolds drives, Reynolds scores, and a timeout taken by the Bears.
And I sound like a broken record, but every time Northern Colorado needs an answer, it's been Reynolds in the biggest times. The physical, athletic play there from the corner. You can see the explosiveness, the size, the finishing over 2 defenders of the Vandals. Great finish from Langston Reynolds.
What a great savvy move there as well. You could barely see it.
Both of these teams are letting the other one stay in it so far.
Yeah, and good ball move by Eastern Washington. I thought it was a good pass by Williams, but good enough to score. But there's Hawthorne again.
Right in Sebastian Hartman's eye. Yeah, 1 point block. Inside a minute to play. Reynolds, yes. We're tied again. Timeout Northern Colorado, 55 seconds. Reilly around a screen. Has an angle. Hits it. No foul. Bears in the lead. 25.
Bears want to push. Lang in the front court, handing off Hawthorne, steps up for 3. Got it! 8-0 Bears. McLaughlin's 0 for 5 in the front court. Reynolds down the lane, stuffs it home. Just beat the defense up the court. Clock winding down, Dinker up top, gets the lane, kick out to Reynolds. 3 in the air, counts if it goes. Yes! Are they going to count that or not? Let's see. Officials may take a look.
Comes out of there to Reynolds, ahead to Reilly. Nice bounce and a flush on. Controlled by McCreary. McCreary pushes it up the left side. Isaiah Hawthorne, he goes in, and the shot's going to be good over Evan Otten, and they're going to get the foul on Evan. And for Otten, that's his first. Well, one of the things we said the Bengals need to do is keep Evan Otten on the floor and out of foul trouble. So far, he's done that, just his first.
Yeah, they've been able to do a really nice job with that so far tonight.
Tied at 48, 15:33 to go in the game. Free throws coming up for the Bears for the lead when we come back after this timeout on Keon Darling spinning. He draws some contact, but no foul. Missed the shot. Reynolds comes the other way in transition. Gets to the bucket and scores it. And it may be time for a timeout for Ryan Looney, and indeed it is, as the Bears now have streaked out to a 9-point lead and showing why they are one of the top teams, or the top team, in the Big Sky Conference. And Langston Reynolds, Isaiah Griffin had to kind of back off there, and so did Jackson Green, and really kind of made it pretty easy.
McCreary, front court pass to Reynolds. Reynolds kicks it outside left, Reilly fakes a drive, then in from the right, hands off to Reynolds, who lays it in. First bucket for Langston Reynolds. Bears by 3, their big lead. And a timeout for Montana State. Bears led by 1, came back to trail by 4, and now have a 3-point lead at 29-26. We'll stay here with a 30-second timeout. Up, no good. Great rebound by Denker. Great defense by Wisney. Denker the other way. Bears looking to break the tie. Reynolds down the lane. Scooper left-handed is good. Bears up by 2, 48-46. Timeout for Montana State. Reynolds warming up. He had a tough
to go. He averages 16 points per game for Sacramento State. Back the other way, it's good for McCreary. So Williams is still at 10 points, which he had. Oh no, poster. Ouch. Langston Reynolds. Oh my goodness, that was a smoking jam by Reynolds. Ouch.
Team. They held Northern Colorado to just 69 points, really trying to add some juice to his squad. Northern Colorado can go coast to coast with it. Going through the lane, Langston Reynolds with precision. Throws it up, that's a jump ball basically. And Brock Wisney comes down with it. Zach Block turning things over. Isaiah Hawthorne, catch, shoot, score! Here comes Reynolds through the lane. Hawthorne cutting through the lane and slams it home. Jaron Riley now going the other direction. Here's Langston Reynolds. Zach Block, 3. Got it! Vandal timeout. The Bears are fired up right now. Up 65-51, their largest lead of the night.
Absolutely, Northern Colorado for sure in the top 2, but will they be 1 or 2? And there's the turnover, and the Bears all the way with Riley.
Nice. Let the man call
him go up those stairs slowly but surely, and they're seeing him reach his potential in real time as they've given him more consistent.
For McCreary, so he can just walk into a shot and hit it.
Really, he'll walk into a 3 and he knocks it down. So really,
you know, it's not just us and our team, but it's all the previous players, it's the previous coaches, and even that banner in 2011, it doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. So we got a big old hole in our arena with no banner. So we've been talking about getting a banner back to Greeley for years and years and years. And so for us, I'm really proud of our guys. We had to face through some adversity. We were played great tonight. It wasn't easy. We found a way to get it done, though.
Speaking of adversity, how do you get the best out of your players in a tough battle like tonight?
I just think, you know, one, it's their belief in themselves too, right? Like there's just a connectivity to our team that's been great all year long. And when it got tough, the guys just kind of kept grinding through. We haven't had 24 points and a half like we did in the first half, and credit to Weber for that, but we haven't had that all year. I mean, we're scoring 38, 45, 54, and we couldn't score. But at halftime, there was no panic. It's like, hey, let's make this adjustment, that adjustment, and just keep going. So I'm really proud of them, not just because we won the championship. That's a big deal. But to get this win here, it's really special.
Reynolds one-on-one against Johnson. Here's Riley. Picked up by Johnson now. Reynolds will take it at Whitney. It's a 2-point game with 5 minutes to go.
And that is where Langston Reynolds is at his best when he...
Sawyer puts it off the back of the iron. Riley the rebound. That hit for Riley. That was his second three-point make during this tournament. He was just 1 for 7 coming into tonight, but buries his second three-pointer. The final 6 regular season games he saw at
Weber State in a narrow win before they played Weber State again in the tournament and took it to task.
McCreary with a thunderous jam by Wisney. He'll throw back outside. Block, not shy. That's why. A crispy. That defense here, Montana State. Deep detail on that scouting report. Here's Block. A good look three, and it's 7-0 for the regular season champs.
Block got off.
Compared to what was just 18% from the field in the first half. A steal by Riley. Moves it up the court quickly. Behind the back to Wisney. Turns with that right. And the lead is back to 21.
That's some of that great decision making I talked about with really a steal.
They give it right back. And really just missed the three. The O-board grabbed by Reynolds. He sneaks it underneath the Hawthorne and one. What a performance by Isaiah Hawthorne.
Well, maybe the best inside-out player in the league, Tony. He was first team all-league and in the top 5 in scoring. We just saw him made a fabulous, fabulous drive against
the bench with a 12-2 advantage for Northern Colorado. Hawthorne now with 17 points, and the lead is 16.
Nigel Morris.
The lead a dozen. Hawthorne, some momentum downhill, and it's back to 14 on a quick 6-0 spurt.
Declan kind of went up for the block. He'd been a lot better on
with the takeaway.
Both teams with 2 turnovers already early here.
A good look three, it's money. Sack block makes it 13-2, and a terrific start for the co-champion of the Big Sky Conference. Three long.
Grown cold, 1 for their last 7. Here's Wisney backing in, got position on Loyston. Not
many of those, but that's a tough one. But look at the play. Reynolds to the basket, up in the air, could have slammed it, made percent. He'd love to get to the line. They're just not getting there.
And that's going to help Denker. He averages 7 a game for the dozen. Here's Hawthorne, little crossover. Is going to take the floater on the baseline and hit it. Gets 17 a game. That's just his second made bucket.
Watch this as you're driving now. Look at the no-look pass. You think you're home free, but you're not because of the pursuance. But now look at the you know, little bit of talking going on right there, and that's
the second half to start shooting. But then again, better than 0 for 7, and then they got hot. Oh, behind the back, assist there. Oh, really? Into Wisney. That is a thing of beauty.
And who is the perpetrator here? Jared Riley. Watch this. He's driving it. You come to help. The wraparound, no look. He finds his teammate. Huge play. All set up by Jared Riley.
Third on Miles Che, and Riley is third in the Big Sky with